Briv. Hey guys, we're joined by TSM's bottom lane, EpicSkillshot and Wild Turtle here in the desk with us. So guys, rapid win.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah. You expecting the game to go that convincingly?
Game.
No, we didn't expect that. We were a bit surprised by Quinn pick. We were all like, "Whoa, what the?"
Yeah.
And I mean, I give props to Dignitas for trying out something new. But I mean, sometimes stuff doesn't work out, and this is one of those cases where we kind of had this period game plan going in, and we executed really well. And that one fight, 5-for-0 ace at Dragon, pretty much GG.
Yeah, Turtle, as a AD carry player yourself, what do you think of the Quinn pick? What does it bring to the game?
Because he picked Quinn, I thought he was going to 2v2 bottom because Quinn's actually really good for the laning phase.
Yeah.
And I think Quinn actually beats Sivir too because she has like the E, which does a lot of damage. And then I was like really thrown off, and I thought they were going to 2v2 with that, but they went 2v1. So I guess that helped us because Sivir scales better.
Yeah, so you guys actually managed to do a whole bunch throughout the early laning phase. You actually managed to get 2 turrets. They only got 1. Like, you guys timed that whole thing really well. What was the communication? Were you trying to get a 2-for-1 turrets, or was Autumn just like, it'll go back?
Every time we go bottom, we're expecting to get 2 turrets all the time because the first turret's really easy to get, and the second turret's even easier. Not even easier, but it's like not that hard to get. And for top lane, it's really hard to get the first one. So we knew that the second one would be a lot harder to get because the wave would be a lot smaller, so we could just send like Eve back a bit earlier.
And that worked out really well for you guys.
Yeah, and then the game kind of took a different turn at the dragon fight. It was going so-so, and then just all of a sudden it seemed like it was over. We can actually get this dragon fight up on the screen. EpicSkillshot, talk to me. How many things went right in this fight, and why did it go so one-sidedly 5-0?
So we all grouped up on top side, and you can see here they don't have much vision, only this ward rush. And we got rid of the pink ward, and yeah, so pretty much the big idea is that, I mean, I just landed a good solar flare on 2 of them, forces their flash, Kale had to ult himself, and our team just, we weren't grouped up for AoE too much. I mean, I got hit, Tur got hit a little bit, but overall, we didn't take much AoE. They took a lot. We initiated on them. We had Eve. We had the better AoE fight, and as long as we get engaged, we will definitely win. Whereas if they dive, like say with Shyvana, and with the Oriole and the Annie, then they're going to win because they can have the Kale to help Shyvana survive. But since that wasn't the case, and Kale had nobody to really, like, we weren't focusing one target, made Kale's ultimate very hard to use, and that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, and one thing to note also is Turtle and especially you both had 5 assists in that fight. And also, Turtle, I do need to ask you about this. Going into this, you and Bjergsen were 1-2 in the LCS in kills. But because he got so many this game, he's actually passed you, despite playing 6 fewer games. How does that feel?
It feels pretty bad because all I do is get KOs.
So many assists, though. You have the most assists of any AD carry.
Probably. Yeah. Like, all I do is ult most of the time when you're playing Sivir.
I know when you walk up to the desk from over there, you're like, how'd you like my support AD carry? And I'm like, it's good. The duo support bottom lane there working well for you guys. And I actually do want to press you guys a little bit more about the Dragon fight a little bit. We talked about you guys being such a good team fighting team, especially at Dragon fights. You just like, when you go in, you know, oh, this is a fight we can win, so we'll engage it? Or like, do you always know who's going to win when you go into a fight?
It really depends. Usually we try to first off get the good positioning, and near dragons you want to get positioned near the brushes so they can't really see all of the members as we engage, and that's really huge. Vision is really key when it comes to team fights. Whoever has more vision tends to win these team fights, and usually in these fights I'm like, okay guys, we need to fight, or I'm like, okay, I'm going in right now, and my team is like, there's that trust build up that they know that my engage is somewhat reliable, and they're willing to go in if I go in. Sometimes, I screw up. Sometimes, stuff happens. But overall, it's just that there's trust build up, and we're all like, all right, he's going in, I'm going in, and there's just that train, and we just kind of ram him in. And once you get into team fight, it's just whoever needs to get out, just get out. And it's very simple, and I don't know. We've just been practicing a lot, and it's working out really well.
Yeah, and it continued to work out well. I mean, you guys obviously had a really big lead, but at the 20-minute fight, there was another nice fight I kind of wanted to bring up on the screen. And Turtle, since you were the AD carry support with all the assists, I want you to talk me through this team fight. And what were you calling to your team here? It's where EpicSkillshot gets caught out, actually.
EpicSkillshot got caught here, and then I'm like, we could just run back. And then I actually wanted to turn back in because I was chunking Cruiser, and Cruiser went like way out of position for no reason. And then we just ulted Kale here. But then EpicSkillshot died. I baited him, and then, so we got the easy KL kill, and then EpicSkillshot gets baited here, gets a free death, and then, we just basically wait for Lulu to come in. And because when Lulu comes in, she has, like, the W on herself, so she's, like, really fast and just chases them all down, I guess. And, she basically just cleans up everything, and I'm trying to KS some kills, but you see my Q on the Shyvana here, but then
he
goes for the last E right there. He gets the kill. Yeah.
That would have been yours.
Yeah, that would have been mine. And then yeah.
Full steal. So at that
Basically,
point, you just when you're in clean up mode, you just kind of just look for whatever's open.
Yep.
Do you communicate like you get this one, I'll get this one?
Well, I used to communicate, but Bjergsen's like, nope, I'm taking it anyways. And then yeah, I just do the auto text now.
It's really rude.
One big thing that we do in scrims nowadays is that we actually don't play server that much. And that's because Tro actually wants to get some kills once in a while. And he gets very sad when he doesn't get many kills. And so at least we give him some kills in scrims. So in scrims, he might have the most kills. But here, he kind of has the most assists as an AD carry.
Yeah, and especially I do have to ask you, there was huge TSM chants all throughout this last game. What do you have to say to your fans here?
Yeah.
They support you every week.
A huge thank you. Every time we hear these fans, they come out to cheer, and we're like, we get pumped actually. We can hear them slightly through our audio, and we're just like, all right, guys, you know, this is for us. And there's one specific fan, actually two, Jeremy and his girlfriend from New Hampshire that came out to support us today, and we met them earlier, and we just want to give a quick shout out to them since they have their their flight soon, and we want to end the game fast for them. So, yeah.
You got to see you guys close it out.
Well.
Yeah, guys, congratulations. Thank you for your time. See you, of course, next week for more games, but we're just getting started up here today. When we come back, Coast will look to climb out of the relegation zone when they take on CLG. We'll be back in 3.5 minutes.